There you go. Alright, cool. So, what's up guys? Big Savage here. Going over some deadlifts today. In this video, I will show you guys that my warm-ups first. I start off with like about 135. I do about 10 reps. Then I go to 225. I do about like 4 to 6 reps. Just to kind of get the feel of it. I'm also using a stiff bar, so no, not using a deadlift bar. And right here at 225, just do about 4 to 6. Then I do about 2 sets, just to get warmed up. And then I hop to 315. I do about 3 to 4 reps. I'm not trying to exhaust myself, but I am trying to still keep warm. But I don't want to try to do like 10 reps. Plus 315 is pretty heavy already. Even for me, obviously, I think that's 315 is actually pretty heavy still. But yeah, so I hit 315. Do about 2 sets of that just to get the feel of it. I put 365 on. 365 on. It's been a while since I've actually deadlifted. I would say it's probably been almost like 3 weeks since the last time I actually deadlifted, and that's quite a while for me. Especially from when I used to deadlift almost at least twice a week, almost 3 times a week. But like I said before, I'm getting into bodybuilding, so I'm trying to put on a little bit more size in the right places or look cut. And I've actually seen a big difference in myself, and my shoulders have gotten bigger, my back has gotten a lot more cut. I actually kind of have like abs now. My legs are a lot more cut for sure, since that's been my main focus, is trying to put on a lot of like quad development. But this week I'm getting into powerlifting again, since I do want to compete soon. I'm trying to aim for this year. Don't know what competition yet until I get home. I really haven't even looked up any yet, but I do want to compete sometime this year, even if I don't place first, second, or third. I just really want to go to a meet and get those jitters out, you know what I mean? But back to deadlifting. So I go about 405. I hit that for a single, maybe a double. And when I hit 405, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. It's not moving too slow. So I put a 10 and a 5, just to be safe. So I put 30 pounds more on the bar, putting me at 435, and that moved pretty smooth. So then I was like, all right, so let me put a 25 and a 5, so just 30 pounds on each side. It adds up to 460, 455. Okay, not too much of a jump. Don't want to jump too much. Still getting back into it, and that didn't move too bad. Show you in the video right here. Nope, didn't move too bad. But then I get to 480, so I put 35 and a cookie, 2.5. I'm about to try. I'm getting a little hyped. I'm like, all right, it's been a while. I have pulled 515 before on the boat, and that was quite an accomplishment for me, since I hadn't PR'd in a deadlift in a while. But I almost fucking tore my hamstring. But I also wasn't prepping to lift heavy because even on the boat, when I was on the boat, in the Navy. The last 2 months of deployment, 3 months of deployment, I was really focusing on bodybuilding, and so pulling 515 was still a big accomplishment for me, but pulling this 480 right here, right there, nope, it wasn't gonna go up. Yeah, I wasn't too mad about it. I was a little pissed off in the video. You can kind of see it, but it's been a while, so I'm really not that upset. I have accomplished a lot of other goals besides just moving heavy weight. I've gained size, I've slimmed down, I've cut up, and I've gotten my diet so much. My diet is so much better, like now that I've actually, you know, took a dive into bodybuilding. And, you know, back when I was powerlifting, I was eating like shit. Like straight shit. Like, I'd eat whatever the fuck I want. There's a Wendy's here, I eat Wendy's whenever the fuck I want. I had Starbucks. I was just munching on everything. I didn't care, you know, I was like, as long as it fits my macros, I'm good, right? No, it's wrong. Definitely wrong. And if you guys want me to do a video on like dieting and what I went through, you know, leave a comment, you know, like diet, just diet please, that's it. Like just diet, comment diet, and I'll go over what I did and how I feel like, and how I honestly got abs now because of just my diet and sticking to like a different workout routine, yeah. But now that I'm in powerlifting, I still want to keep a six-pack, you know, somewhat. I mean, who doesn't want one? But until dad bod season comes right around, that's a different story. But yeah, comment diet, something diet. You can put die. I don't really care. Diet. But I'll make a video on what my experience on changing my diet and how I believe that you shouldn't be eating everything in sight just because you claim to be a powerlifter, you know what I mean? Like, don't use it as an excuse just to eat like shit. Because trust me, you're losing a lot of benefits from eating right as a powerlifter, and you're losing a lot. Now I'll get into that into the next video. But back to deadlifts. Yeah, so I don't hit 480. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drop down, hit 365 or 355, 365 for working sets of 6. I do about 4 sets of 6, and that weight flew. Like that weight flew. After I tried hitting 480 twice, 365 flew, honestly, and it wasn't even that hard. But you know, I wanted to, you know, humble myself and kind of just keep at a good pace of doing deadlifts, because that was the most deadlifts I've done in a while. And then in the rest of the video, I go over the accessories. I do rack pulls. Rack pulls have helped me a lot with a lot of my upper back and my upper back thickness, and like just being able to hold a lot of weight just using the strength of my back, you know, engaging all the right muscles in my back, and I just feel like a fucking gorilla just holding heavy ass weight in rack pulls. You know, I don't know if that makes sense, but if you could feel it, like you feel the juice going into your back, I don't know, it's crazy. Not that type of juice, I don't juice, just saying, I'm claiming it now, I'm natty as fuck. Alright, I just eat right, I have a badass metabolism, I have some pretty good genetics, I guess, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse to try to just sit back and not do any work. But definitely hit some rack pulls. Rack pulls have helped me a lot with just holding the weight, and at the very top of the deadlift, that's helped me with my grip, since I started to do overhand now. And I do use straps, but you know, I don't want to tear up my grip using the bar every time I do deadlifts or anything with like rack pulls. So with deadlifts, I keep it competitive, so I won't use straps. But as far as anything else with accessories like barbell rows and rack pulls, I'll use straps just to help me out and not fuck up my grip. But so yeah, I did some rack pulls, and what's the next in the video? I did T-bar rows on the machine, but I did it with the bench, like on your chest, and I did I guess like seal rows or something. Why I call them T-bar rows. I actually really don't know. I'm really pro at this. Then I did some lat pulls. I feel that lat pulls have really gotten me a lot wider, like an airplane, like I'm about to take off. Take off! And so doing lat pulls really helped with my lats. I felt like before, like I wasn't even able to learn I didn't even know how to flex my lats, but now I do. Like now I know how to stick them out and pose with them, and you know, I've come a long way. And they do help, like, you know, learning how to flex certain parts of your muscles back or anywhere, you know, is gonna actually help you as you keep powerlifting too, you know. And so then after some lat pulls, sorry, gross. So after some lat pulls, I did I did some flies, back flies. Really having bad brain farting right now. I did some back flies. I did about 5 to 15, and then I kept it pretty light. You know, I just wanted to really focus and tense up the middle part of my back. I did a couple poses. You know, I like to practice my poses just because, like, I mean, you've got all this muscle, right, on you. Why not learn how to flex it, you know? Why not learn how to isolate it? You know, you're fucking big ass dude, or you're like this muscle head, and you don't even know how to, like, flex your muscles. You know, I think it's important to learn how to flex your muscles and to pose in certain ways, because honestly, it's fucking beautiful. Like, when I see competitors and physique guys go up there on stage and they're so fluid with their movements, you know, like, I think it's fucking awesome. I think it's beautiful. Like, it's an art, you know. And maybe one day I'll decide to compete, you know, in a physique challenge, but just not this year. Maybe next year. I love a challenge, and I already know I have a lot of people who would support me for it. I even probably have a coach lined up, and you know who you are. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what next year holds for us. But that concludes this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to make them better. Still getting used to this. Still getting used to talking to the camera. Still getting used to putting out information. So don't be too harsh on me. Yeah, well, I appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the comments. Please, again, if you guys really want a video, which I'm probably still gonna make anyways, about diet and what my experience was with my diet. Comment diet, and yeah. So next time. Thanks for watching.